Good evening and welcome. I'm Bernice, and I'll be serving you today. What can I get for you? A drink? Some snacks? Oh, a little flames! Mocktails, mixers, eyes. The snacks are real nice. Soda's Salmix dry. I'm lit, you can't deny. Wherever you want, wherever you need. So could you never, ever want to leave? Anything that you desire, set it on fire. I'll make you spend your days all away. That's my desire. You know I'm very good with that to say. 3, 2, 1, fire! Furnace, 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 go, go! Furnace, 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 oh, a little flames! Furnace, 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 go, go! Furnace, 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 gonna watch it burn! I look kinda cute and nice and pleasant, but I got a shop fuse full of fools, look at everything. Watch out, let me pour you a drink, but think about messing with me, I'll enjoy the fun. So drink your drink, don't you run your mouth. You think about sipping the beat and things will go south. When I push you like the okay, burn you to ash, think twice before you play. I'll make you spend your days all away. That's my desire. You know I'm very good with that to say. 3, 2, 1, fire! Furnace, 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 go, go! Furnace, 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 oh, a little flames! Furnace, 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 go, go! Furnace, 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 gonna watch it burn! Mocktails, mixers, eyes. The snacks are real nice. Soda's Salmix dry.
Okay, the game is finally live, so I can finally start playing it. I know that the English voice actors are not all totally there, sadly, but hopefully that gets fixed in the future patches. If it's too bad, I will just go and play in Japanese. Which I don't want to do, but it might have to happen that way.
Only the brave will win. That's me!
Special training plans. Left you can view all the agent's special training plans. Here you can view the agent's level and the related W engine plans. Blah blah blah. Plans. Materials are lacking. Bonus target. Okay, so basically mark it on the dailies so that I know what I need. So I don't accidentally click the incorrect thing like I've done in the past.
Only the brave will win. That's me!
Let's see, I already picked up him. I need story chapter. Miyabi, who I'm not going to be pulling for at all. Basically saving up for the idols. Also, if anyone can tell me if the sound's good or not. game's too loud, not too quiet, any of those would be very helpful. Let's just start by demoing all the new characters then. Frost damage, glass ice fire to target. Let's just see. So fast, dude. She actually looks pretty crazy, but I'm not a fan of Section 6 people, so I just want these guys.
I'm unstoppable. My blade is already sheathed. Victory, the only option. You're done.
Okay, Arumasa, how do you play? Am I ever gonna use you? Why do you play like garbage? Electro, fifth hit of basic, special and chain. Doesn't let check for characters on the scan. They're pretty fun.
Combat isn't my thing.
I like his single.
Combat isn't my thing. Who's the pathetic one now?
afraid. It won't hurt. Fracture. Can you see me? Electric charge. As you will.
Combat isn't my thing.
Okay, now let's finish off all the other demos just for my free pile. You are a lot smoother.
Buckle up!
Hopefully that's good. That's not too quiet, but not too loud.
Even the enemy's not too busy. Lucky. I'm cruising now.
Hello, Santa. You have no commands. I don't have custom commands for people yet. So if you can let me know if my sound is good at all, I legitimately have no idea if the game is too loud. Not too loud or what.
This ought to do it. Perfect teamwork.
I was playing the Bernice music at the beginning while I was sending out all my tweets and stuff. That was my excitement. Right now I'm just going through all the demos of the characters because it gives you free resources for later on. But I've already gone through all the new characters. Okay, I'm on the quiet side. I can fix that. What about now? Am I still on the quiet side? I should be a lot louder. Hopefully not peaking. Okay, cool. Thanks for letting me know. It's really hard to tell sometimes with the game. Especially when it's my first time streaming. Oh, why did it go back to being quiet? So weird. It's like it's jacking the... changing whether I'm tabbed into the game or not. Am I still on the quiet side now, or is it still pretty good? Let me see if I can get it focused. Yeah, audio's like the thing I was not looking forward to at all. But it's also pretty annoying to deal with on the spot. Yeah. Turn the game down a bit, so hopefully that puts me well over it when I'm talking. Yeah, I also just don't have the best mic. That's probably part of the problem, to be honest. Like, it's just a cheap headset mic that's on my headset. Yeah. I'll do what I can with it, but yeah, it's one of those things where I've thought about upgrading too, but who knows how much streaming I'll actually end up doing. I'll probably give it a month or two, and then if I'm like still streaming a lot and enjoying it, I will definitely go and get like a better microphone. That'd be my #1 priority, but oh, did it not send out a notification? It's supposed to. I literally had a notification message set up. It's possible. It's also possible Twitch just didn't send one out, because I swear they're pretty 50-50 sometimes. I don't know if they actually send one. But yeah, have you ever seen any of Zenless MCO, or is this your first time? It's by the same people that made like Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail. Okay, you played it for 5 days on release, so you got the vague idea then of what it is. What do you mean you reach the pay point? Like, you can get to the... You obviously get to the point where you can do the polls, but you never have to. And they give you enough free polls every patch that you won't get every character, but you'll get enough characters. Yeah, I guess it does slow down dramatically, but... As someone who doesn't feel like I need all the characters, it doesn't really bother me. I think I've spent $5 total on this game so far. It definitely is flashy. I think there are some settings you can do that get rid of lots of the flashing and like the numbers on screen. That sort of stuff, but I haven't done that. I'm personally fine with the flashing. Oh, Internet 30 is pretty far into the game. Let's say you're about like halfway maybe through on release. It definitely slows down a lot though after a while. I love how Lucy just throws her little boar guys at enemies. Just like absolutely bats them. Yeah, every release, I also play a ton. I basically play through the whole story within a couple of days. Because I have no self-control, I guess. Train thing. So that was what? End of, chapter 1, I'm assuming? Like, I know exactly what you're talking about, I just can't remember exactly where into the game that was. Yeah. One of my favorite, factions in the game is the one you meet in, chapter 2 of the game. The guy I'm playing as right now, his name is Ben, and he's part of it, but he's not the one I like the most. I would honestly say now that they have more chapters out, if you had like any interest in the story, that it's worth getting back into. Personally, I like the story a lot. The maids, that's Victoria Housekeeping. They show up in chapter 30. So if you wanted to meet all of them and get their story, it's all in chapter 30. The Star Girl is Corin. She was, I think, free on release to everybody. I don't know if that's still the case or if you have to just get her in a poll now. Alright, last demo. And then I've taken out the demos from this update. They put a lot in. Normally there's like 30. This one had like 5 or 6.
Accept your punishment.
Okay. Most of these characters I never play as, so honestly doing the tutorial is good for me. Because I'll like play them during a story and I'll be like, oh god, I don't remember how this character works. Yeah, I'd say there's about 6 characters I'm super comfortable with. And then maybe a handful of others I'm okay with. And then there's people like Seth here who I just have never touched, except in demo mode.
Target confirmed. Go. Watch out.
My turn.
How was your day, by the way, Sando, though? Do you have a good day? You on vacation yet for the holidays?
And the winner is me!
You're under arrest.
Oh, you don't work? I don't know, I just sort of assumed you had a job, I guess. That must be nice. I sometimes wish I didn't have a job.
You're headed behind bars.
Best thing about being completely broken. Hey, it means you can stay up for all of Mallory's streams and stuff. Piper, Billy, and Corin. That's an interesting team comp, but if you liked it, that's what matters.
At your command.
I'm not a loser.
Corin's really fun. If I leveled her up a bit more, I would definitely be using her more than I currently do.
Prepare. The fate judgment.
Piper is weird to me. Like, she just feels clunky for some reason. Like, I want to like her, because I really like her personality and everything as a character. But just whenever I play her, I just feel so slow compared to the characters I normally play. Yeah, if you like the big slow hits, she would definitely be a good character for you. Okay, let's see what else is there. New Shiryu defense. That's just the dailies. And new commission. Okay. There's just so much new stuff I never know where to start. New drive discs. New upgrade materials for the new characters. Oh, that's just telling me I can redeem stuff here. Oh, they restocked these stores. Okay. Just gonna get into the story, I think. Let's just do this one. I don't know the difference between these two. Alright, Casper, what's up? Great news! Fantastic news! To support independent investigators in their work and in line with the Hollow Zero investigation policy, everyone can exchange for supplies with Z-merits. Thinking I'm too formal? Well, after all, this job is just like working as a flyer distributor on the street. It's all about talking non-stop. It has become a habit after all the time. But my passion for supporting the exploration of the Hollow is genuine. Even if I've said it 100 times, I'll say it for the 101st time. As usual, supplies are plentiful today. Please exchange them with your Z-merits. Is he telling me that I don't spend enough at his store? I actually need some of these. Okay. Okay, guy. I guess you just had information from me. He does like his money, I guess. I think he was just mad that I hadn't given him anything. Okay, this notification is just telling me about the new one, but I already burned through all my rewards for the week. Leveling up other characters. Officer A has gone missing. Must so much work to do. Anyway, let me take over her duties for the time being. Yeah, so they just have a new character doing Officer A's job. Oh, this whole page is new. What the heck? I guess this is all stuff I'll unlock in Hollow Zero with the new content. Oh, new claims. More money. Wait. Why do you still have a notification thing? What did I miss on you? Oh. Oh, I found an item earlier today when I was doing my dailies and literally totally forgot about it. Yeah. Welcome to gotcha games where they give you 50 currencies so you get confused and you end up spending more real money than you have to. That's at least their thought process. There's basically... The important ones are your polychromes. That's what you use to actually pull the new characters. If you don't have any of the actual tapes. Monochrome here is just money. Like, you get these with actual money and they basically convert into polychrome. I don't know why they separate them. at all. It does not make any sense to me. So like, yeah, if I wanted to pull for people, I'd be doing it here. This character they gave to me for free. I'm planning on skipping Miyabi, like my title says. I don't care about her. And then they make a new Bangbu? Don't see one. But I'm gonna pull for Bangbus. I have 10 pulls. Let's do it. Let's see if I can get an S pull. Is Ellen still meta? I don't really pay attention to the meta, I'll be honest, but I think she is. Also, streamer luck is real. First 10 pull on stream, I just get an S rank instantly. But yeah. I think Ellen is still good. You just throw... If you were being like super meta, you just throw on an ice team with like a stunner and probably... You'd probably honestly put Miyabi on these days too, if you pulled for her. Then you'd have a good ice team. Okay. New person to talk to somewhere. Let's actually first, before talking for the story, we'll upgrade the guy I just pulled.
Have a good one. Please come again.
We'll go talk to you. You. You must be the leader of the independent investigation team that Officer Ray mentioned. Yep, that's me. And you are? I'm Charlie from the White Star Institute. I've been assigned to the special research team at Scott Outpost. I apologize for the abruptness of my visit, but the matter is urgent. Officer Ray specifically instructed that this issue should be brought to you directly. What's going on? After you passed the assessment, Officer Ray started extensively reviewing your profile. 2 days ago, she suddenly announced to everyone that you were her sole designated contact. She instructed that if anything were to happen to her, we should seek your assistance immediately. The next day, Officer Ray entered Hollow Zero and went missing. Scott Outpost is currently mobilized an emergency search for her. What happened? It's better not to discuss the details here. Come with me to the outpost to learn more. There's one thing that's been bothering me. It's as if Officer Ray anticipated her own disappearance. Not only did she designate you as her contact, but she also entrusted me with a message for you. Charlie clears her throat. Furtively? Glances around to ensure no one else is listening, and mimics Ray's tone in a low voice. If one day I go missing, trust no one, not even my colleagues. Trust no one? I can't make heads or tails of it either. Officer Ray simply instructed me to relay the message to you. Oh, and there's more. You can trust Charlie. She's reliable as a recorder. That might sound like something Charlie made up herself, but I promise I rarely said it. Not that it matters. You can't verify it anyway. Definitely her style. Sigh. If Officer Ray has always been like that, it's a real headache for her to get her subordinates, as we never know what's going on in her head. But if Officer Ray trusts you, I trust her judgment unconditionally. So please, join me at Scott Outpost to take part in the search and rescue operation for Officer Ray. Of course. Thank you, truly. I see Officer Ray didn't misplace her trust. After briefly explaining the situation to Belle, you follow Charlie to Scott Outpost. I just received clearance from my superiors, which means you are now officially an auxiliary member of the search and rescue operation. It's urgent, so I'll be brief. Officer A has been monitoring the abnormal ether in Zone A17, where activity recently spiked and exhibited unusually intense fluctuations. This area's terrain is pretty treacherous. With lots of the missing survey teams, it's known as the Lost Void. Officer Ray has been persistently applying for permission to investigate the anomaly zone to obtain information firsthand. She said that if her hypotheses were correct, the area could potentially become a source of serious trouble. What kind of trouble? Officer Ray didn't tell me. She had been requesting a detailed investigation of that area, but for some reason the Institute never issued an approval. She seemed quite frustrated about it. Then, during a recent routine investigation, she suddenly insisted on personally leading a team inside Hollow Zero. Before departing, she spoke to Captain Roland and asked him to prepare for the worst. Prepare for the worst? Not so sure myself. After that, she personally led the team to carry out the investigation. As soon as the investigation team entered the hollow, Officer Ray immediately separated from the group and left on her own. Charlie lowers her voice, glancing around cautiously. And with the message she asked me to pass on to you, I'm guessing that Officer Ray has gone in to investigate the Lost Void herself. It also seems like she was wary of her own staff. It's been 2 days since we lost contact with her. Captain Roland has sent out search teams, but there have been some strange developments with the nearby ethereals. It seems even Captain Roland is struggling to handle them, and the defensive force is in chaos right now. If you want to know more, you should speak to Captain Roland. Leave it to me. I knew we could count on you. I've discussed the research operation with Captain Roland in great detail. You can ask him about the specifics. Alright, Captain Roland, what's up? When you're out there, be on guard against the ethereals. Make sure to maintain coordination through the different zones. Don't let the ethereals converge. Yes, sir! Excuse me. Oh, you're finally here? Charlie has explained the situation to me. Ray chose you as her contact, and I trust your judgment completely. So, what's your plan for the rescue operation? How's the rescue effort going? We've deployed the search teams to track her down, but the problem is that nearby ethereals have suddenly become more active. Just as Ray said they would. What do you mean? Before heading into the hollow, she warned me to keep an eye on the ethereals in the area, and insinuated that their behavior might change. After her disappearance, things turned out exactly as she predicted. The ethereals seem to have reached some sort of consensus. They're launching deliberate ambushes on various outposts and have even destroyed some of our hollow observation equipment. We've even lost contact with the search teams we sent out. How could this happen? That's right. It's something we've never seen before. There's an even bigger problem. The unusually coordinated ethereals have disrupted our cleanup operations, and their numbers are on the verge of spiraling out of control. Residential observation data shows that large numbers of ethereals from other regions are converging toward this area. If left unchecked, they could potentially gather in an unstoppable wave and overwhelm our defenses. The defense force is fortifying their positions and preparing for an all-out retaliation against the ethereal's impending surge. Hence, I'm afraid I'll have to leave Ray's rescue operation in your capable hands. Ray is an important ally, but our top priority is securing the defensive lines. Both Shiyu and the Hollow Zero defenses are critical to the safety of New Eridu. I understand. If you can locate the mission search team, you might find some valuable information. The Defense Force's mission remains unchanged. Preemptively strike and neutralize the ethereals before they form an offensive wave. We'll do everything we can to put an end to this. After marking the target search area for this mission, Roland goes off to assign tasks to the Defense Force. Team Captain, sir, have you and Captain Roland finalized a rescue strategy? Things aren't looking good. The Ethereal's behavior in this area is highly unusual, and the defense force is scrambling to fortify their lines. The search and rescue efforts for Ray will have to fall upon us. Yeah, they don't have the full voice acting. There's tons of text. Even worse is for the English voice acting this time, apparently there's a character that just isn't voiced in English yet because they had trouble with the VAs. So there is a small chance that if that bothers me too much when I get to the main story, I'll switch over to the Japanese acting. I see. I'll leave everything to you. By the way, before Officer Ray departed for the Hollow, she left a letter for you. Here. Okay, I'm not reading all this out. Ooh, surprising little tools. I also think part of the reason this isn't voice acting is it's technically a side mission and not the main mission. What did Officer Ray's message say? What are the gadgets? Officer Ray mentioned that. As our designated contact, you're free to fully utilize some of her experimental special equipment and a few interesting gadgets. Once you're ready for the rescue mission, I'll hand them over to you. Lost Void. Let's do the special operation. Ray vanished. There's a ton of gear and supplies here. Could this be the surprise Ray mentioned? Might as well see what's useful. Bangbu assist effect. Okay. Choose a Bangbu? Ether damage, and I get my decibels back. Or ice damage. Get increased attack. Hehe, increased attack. Always better. I like punching. I am simple man who likes punching. Oh my god, it's literally a roguelike. Oh no, I'm gonna sink so many hours into this. Help. Okay, so that dead ends. Okay, that's the same as normal Hollow Zero stuff. Okay, it's literally a roguelike. Okay. I'm playing Slay the Spire now, apparently. Artifacts is what I already have. Characters are just the normal ones. Yeah. Start with this way. I've never actually played Slay the Spire. The closest thing I've played to it is Peglin, which has sort of like, you know, the same map design. Wait, I can hit my allies myself.
Keep it burning. Easy.
That's pretty fun.
Let me help.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it was friendly fire or if just like when I ran up next to him, he just happened to get hit by an enemy at the same time. Okay, I don't know what any of these do, so I'm actually gonna have to raid. It's an ultimate, inflicting daze or disorder. I think we go with this middle one. I like ulting and doing more damage.
No escape.
My favorite part about this game is how it looks so flashy. And it's like, it makes it look like you're doing super complicated things, but in reality you're hitting about like 3 buttons.
The final act begins now.
Yeah, I don't think there's actually friendly fire. Well, there's friendlies probably would have died till I ultimate. Okay. Ooh, this gives me HP back. That's pretty good. Well, I could just deal more damage. I think I want an HP recovering thing though. Let's look at the map. I think I just go toward the light bulb. Heals are very good when you can get them. I was looking for trinkets and nearly got myself killed in the process. Are you okay? No worries, I'm completely fine. My collection is perfectly intact. Interested? Here's one for you. Okay, so I can have lower HP and get more crit damage, or... Oh, I don't like not having my prompts that tell me when to block things. I'm gonna be a coward and just reduce my HP instead for the next 2 combat rounds. Be careful, there's ethereals in the air and they're acting super weird. What happened? They're so strange. Before we only needed simple bait, and they'd charge right at us. We were able to surround them and eliminate them one by one. But this time, they completely ignored our tactics. Instead, they seemed to be deliberately playing with us, even ambushing our reinforcement squads. It's almost as if someone was directing them. In any case, stay safe. Many of our reinforcements have been ambushed. How's the situation ahead? The front line is likely still in the thick of it, with considerable casualties. Although reinforcements have been called, they may be blocked by the ethereals on their way. I'll go and check. I'll leave it to you then. We stay here to interpret and snipe any nearby ethereals for you. Stay safe out there. If anything comes up, retreat and return to the outpost with us to report. Okay. Probably just go chain attack build. That's what I tend to use the most. I think I can go to the heal, then do one more battle, and then the boss. So many wounded, hehe. It's a perfect time to test my potions. When I'm done with them, they're going to be even more spirited than they were before they got hurt. What do you think? Want to give it a shot too? We'll take her as them. Ooh, I get to choose which one too. More healing stuff. And a fusion. Defeating an enemy that is stunned or inflicted with an anomaly, agent gets increased attack. Nice. I like the sound of that. Is this a new enemy design? I don't remember seeing these
I'll
guys
make it
before.
painless.
Boom, baby. Let's go.
Nice work, Bernice. A little gift for ya. Being happy's what counts. Home is where the head is.
See, if I didn't have those giant flashing green and red markers, I would never know when I needed to dodge or counter. More of the same gear type. What could go wrong? Okay, it's boss time.
Here's a taste of the abyss.
One of the weirdest changes they made to this game is how the ultimates are now per character based and not a shared cooldown. So that's still messing me up constantly. Because I like switch to character and be like, oh, why do I suddenly have an ultimate available? I have literal months of muscle memory. Like switch characters to the one I want to ult with, and now it's like, oh, you need to check to see if it's available.
Okay. Let's make this quick.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably nicer than it was before. It's just gonna take me a while to get used to it.
I'll keep it burning. No escape. The final act begins now.
You definitely can deal a lot of damage quicker. Because you can basically use 3 ultimates at once if they're all off.
What are you doing here? Are you independent investigators? You need to get out of here now. Something's really wrong around here. Go back to the outpost and tell Captain Roland we need reinforcements. Those ethereals, they're...
Calm down.
Calm down. Roland sent us to find you. Are you a member of the rescue squad? What happened here?
A talking bamboo? So you're the captain of the independent investigation team that Officer Ray mentioned. The Ethereals. They ambushed us. We were following the clues left by Officer Ray. But as we approached this area, we heard a sudden scream nearby. We headed in that direction and found a soldier with a wounded leg. When he saw us, he desperately signaled for us to retreat. We went to help without realizing what was going on. An ethereal appeared from behind the ruins, standing there facing us. And a second one. A third. That was when we realized we had been surrounded. Those ethereals used our injured comrade as bait to lead us into a trap.
Wait, Ethereals are
using
baiting
an injured
people?
Soldier as bait? How is that possible?
Exactly. It's almost like they were intelligent. I consider myself a veteran, but in all of my years of service, nothing has ever sent shivers down my spine like this. Anyway, we must report this to Captain Roland immediately.
You're right. We have to inform Roland. You should head back now. We'll handle the rest.
But we haven't found Officer Ray yet.
I'll take over the rescue. That's an order from Roland. You have to hurry back and report what happened here, or things will get worse in Hollow Zero.
Understood. I salute you, sir, on behalf of the Defense Force.
After the surviving soldiers evacuate, the two siblings discuss the situation that the soldiers described, uneasy.
Wise, what that soldier just said? How is that even possible? It's like something straight out of a horror movie. These ethereals' behavior is becoming increasingly odd. Perhaps Ray noticed something, which is why she was so insistent on investigating the area with abnormal ether activity. Anyway, we need to be extra careful.
Let's fuse these. Level 3, baby. Oh, and I have the increased crit damage. Look at all these little bang boo. They're so cute. How was it? Did the battle just now get you fired up? That wasn't fire enough. How about a glass of nitro fuel to ignite things? What does Caesar say? Haha! That battle was so satisfying. That's how an overlord should fight. But after the battle, we should rest properly. Can't be reckless now. That's also the judgment of an overlord. The fight's over. Why not take a break? I can tell you're a bit tired. If you push yourself too hard, there'll be consequences. Can I not join into their conversation over here? Just gonna be silent on me? See how it is. What's the time one? Time trial. Combat gear. Register as in. I'll do a combat gear one. That sounds like fun. Boom, baby. if these guys are reskinned at all. I can't remember exactly what they look like. I don't think they are.
There's no retreat now.
Deuce's Death whilst I do an ult. That sounds good. I heard there's been trouble around here. Might be a good business opportunity. What? You're looking for someone? I might have some clues for you. I saw that missing woman before. She kept mumbling about investigating some abnormal zone, then ventured deeper into Hollow Zero by herself. If you're going further in to find her, you better be mentally prepared. The ethereals are no pushovers. But more importantly, how about we do some business? I just want more money. Let's do a time trial. See how fast I fail at this.
Here's a taste of the abyss. Watch your blind spots.
Oh, that was easy. I thought there'd be more rounds to that. Guess there's only the one.
Not even close. Courage is power.
Yeah, two physical characters and a fire. Need like an electric character for these guys. So limit on how much you can play the roguelike mode. So it's brand new to the patch, so I'm not 100% sure. But it seems like the replacement to the old Hollow Zero TV mode that they had. So I'm assuming you can do it as much as you want, but that there'll be a certain amount of like rewards for the week. And once you've hit all of those, there's sort of no point in doing it every day. So like with the old Hollow Zero system, usually after, if you did it like 30 times in a week, you would get everything you needed. But I'm gonna assume this one's the same way because it seems to be the replacement. Yeah, honey, nah. It's you again. Need any help, investigator? Yeah, nah, and nah. So you're looking for a missing person? Nah. She is exchanging some goods with us. Said something about conducting an investigation? Nah. Ah, nah. We don't know much more than that. If you're looking for her, better bring supplies and be well prepared. Okay, how much money do I have? There we go. 4K. Can I just buy this place out? Can just buy it out. Nice. Oh, you have found my codes. Yeah, so the link is to like download the game. It's just my own link. I get rewards if you do it through that. And then the codes are codes you can put into the game. And it will give you free polychrome for polls on characters. Master, I've read the data storage device here. There's an additional encrypted file inside, one uploaded by Ray. The style of encryption is fairly simple. Speculation? Ray left it for us intentionally. Can we decode it? This must be the clue Ray mentioned. Any chance you can decipher the video data theory? Master. While you were busy chatting, I decrypted the password and extracted the video data. Speculation. This might be a combat video recorded in the Hollow Zero. Moments later, Fairy plays the stored data, and a familiar figure appears on the video. The girl I was playing as before... which one? I guess there were 3 of them, but the one that's sort of like a rat-like girl was, Jane Doe. The one with the shield is Caesar, and then Bernice was the one with all the fire. Yeah, one with the tail is Jane Doe. Thank you for accepting my investigation request, Miss Miyabi. It's truly a personal career highlight to enlist the help of a void hunter. Let's skip the pleasantries. What's the mission? It's a simple investigation of the ether anomaly zone, commonly referred to as the Lost Void due to the frequent disappearance of investigators in that area. The ether fluctuations there have been quite unusual as of late. They seem to be synchronized with the frequencies deep within the hollow. If we had deployed a large-scale force for the investigation, prolonged operations may only serve to attract more ethereals and cause unnecessary trouble. That's why we need someone like you, a powerful solo combatant, to smash through the ethereal ranks and collect ether samples in a short time. Sounds simple enough. Barely qualifies as practice for me. All I need to do is slash my way through? That may be an overly simplistic summary, but it doesn't matter as long as the goal is achieved. Oh, here are some gadgets for you. They might come in handy. Ooh, exclusive gear. I go back to full HP and become invulnerable? It sounds so broken. Oh yeah, Jane Doe came out a bit later. It's been a couple months since she came out, but I would say it was like 2 or 3 months into the game when her banner dropped. Gain decibels, cool. Frost damage, okay. Increase damage on my special. And I can sometimes auto dodge. Sounds good.
Weakling. Victory, the only option. Unstoppable. Purging slash.
Oh darn, I did get hit at some point. I thought I'd done that perfectly. Something isn't right up ahead. The familiar ether disturbance. It feels similar to the dark wall. I'm afraid the investigation has to end here. What do you mean, Chief Miyabi? Anything involving the dark wall must be reported before we proceed. This is an agreement between void hunters. So this place is similar to the dark wall? And what was that about a void hunter agreement? Miss Hoshimi, what exactly? I'm merely stating my judgment. Due to prior commitments, I can't go into the details. I see. In that case, let's call off the investigation for now. We'll find alternative methods to continue. After playing the stored data, the two siblings discussed the video they just saw.
I didn't expect Miyabi to be involved in this. So she was the one who discovered that abnormal ether zone. But why didn't she go investigate? And what's this agreement between Void Hunters?
I still can't wrap my head around this. We'll probably have to ask Ray herself.
The place in that recording is probably the abnormal ether zone Ray wanted to investigate. If we can get there, we might find some traces of her.
Fairy, can you find the approximate direction of the abnormal ether zone based on the ether activity in this area?
Of course, Master. While you were leisurely watching your videotape, I have already scanned the surrounding ether activity. I will utilize the landmarks that appeared in the video to guide you in real time.
That was fast! Good job, Fairy. I'll let this month's extra electric bill charges slide. We better get going, Wise. Let's find Ray.
It'd be nice if they turned off the music during these cutscenes. I don't need the loud Hollow Zero music blasting in the background. Okay, one more map to go. Do you guys say the same things? Yeah. Say the same thing as last time. Nah. This supply station has many goodies. Still usable once you give them a good clean. Are you from the association? Whew. Well, take this. You never saw me here. Got it? I have to choose one of them. I'll take the energy one. That's a lot of streams you're listening to at once. I would not be able to handle that. I'd go insane.
Don't get hit.
That's actually pretty funny how it makes it easier for the talking for
I'll
you.
make it painless.
Usually when I have multiple streams up, I have to have one muted or I start like losing my mind. I get to choose two. I don't even get a choice of paths at all on this map. It's just a straight shot to the boss. Yeah, I can see it basically becoming white noise in the background. For now, we should retrieve the hollow observation data nearby. There's an observation point I previously set up nearby. I need to analyze its data to confirm whether my assumptions are correct. The area is swarming with ethereals, though. We'll need to deal with them quickly. Oh, time to kill some more ethereals.
Now, you're the prey. Watch your blind spots. a taste of the abyss. Okay. No escape.
This party is just getting started.
Nice work, Bryn.
I won't budge. Even one step.
The final act begins now.
God, it's so weird having so many ultimates between having the item right now that reduces the death spells needed.
As expected. The results match my previous estimates exactly. I did some calculations before entering Hollow Zero. The results showed that the ether activity here would peak soon. When that happens, it might draw in that powerful being. I'd say its threat level might be on par with Nineveh. No, perhaps even tougher to deal with.
Nineveh's just a super powerful ethereal, in case you didn't know.
After all, it can manipulate ethereals as its pawns, causing them to behave unpredictably. And that's what's been catching us off guard.
No wonder these ethereals seem unusually intelligent. They could almost take an IQ test. But what's this entity after anyway?
Its goal is likely to increase the ether concentration here, to set the stage for its own descent.
Yeah, the ultimates are super fun. I think part of the reason they made the change is so people wouldn't just use like the ultimates on the attacking characters, and they would use them more on the support characters as well.
Descent.
Yes. Just like how some fish can only survive in salt water, that entity needs the surrounding ether to be active enough to move from the depths of Hollow Zero to the outer areas, increasing the number of ethereals to amass ether. That's what the entity is trying to do. It'll make its descent when the ethereal population peaks and the ether activity is at its highest. But it's not too late yet. If we can lower the ether activity in this area by eliminating ethereals, we can stop it from manifesting and force it back to where it came from.
Eliminating ethereals. Now that's a job I'm more than familiar with.
This is why you're my most trusted, independent investigator. So easy to work with. Now that we're on the same page, let's get ready to move. The data shows that entity is fast approaching.
Yeah. Give me supplies, sir. Oh no, I can only afford 2. I think I'll grab this one because it's rare. So I might not run into it for a long time again. Oh boy, boss time. Dude, I basically constantly have ultimates up. Between them splitting it up among characters, and then all the equipment I got on this run. Look at this, I use it. I'm already at 1k. I'm already at 2k.
Here's a taste of the abyss.
Use this one. I'm already at 2.5k. I switch. I'm already back to full on that one, which I just used.
Ready or not,
And now I have all my ultimates again.
the final begins now.
I feel like this is a bit imbalanced, but it's fine.
Here's a taste of the abyss.
I can just like switch between the characters, click my ult, switch between another character, click my ult. Dude, I'll take it. I'm sure this is also like just the tutorial mission too.
The final act begins now. Take 'em all! Ready or not, here I come. Here's a taste
So
of
this
the
boss
abyss.
does feel like a tankier one compared to others I've fought in the past.
Unbelievable. Oh, we actually did it. The surrounding ether activity is dropping rapidly, and that entity actually backed off. But, oh, it disappeared so quickly. If only it had stayed a little longer, I could have gathered more data. What's with that look? Relax. I'm kidding. If it weren't for your timely arrival, I'd probably be Ethereal Chow by now. Thank you, my most trusted independent investigation team captain.
That's me.
The unbearable weight of trust. Could you give me something less intense next time?
Oh, chill, Wise. It's fine. She just trusts you.
Well, even if you say that, an ace like you is someone I call on only in a crisis. Just like this one. To be honest, I had anticipated that the abnormal ether activity might bring trouble, but I didn't expect it to be that particular one. If I'm not mistaken, that corrupted being is the one labeled Geppetto in the database.
Geppetto? That's not what I would have named it, but I guess it does control other ethereals, so it makes sense.
Geppetto. That's its name?
I believe so. I found some of its records when I hacked into the database. A lot of details match the data we just collected. Seems like the higher-ups at the White Star Institute know more than I thought. Perhaps I can access more info if I curb my rebellious streak and act like the obedient little researcher they want me to be.
Wait, you hacked into the database? No wonder you got a warning.
Hey, it was for research purposes. Maybe my methods were a bit extreme, but the results were good. And I even got details on Geppetto. You see, that's what we call the end justifies the means. The fact that I'm still standing here chatting with you after hacking into the database says a lot about the higher-ups' attitude. They still need me to handle things in Hollow Zero, so they're turning a blind eye for now. Bringing back data on Geppetto will make me more useful to them. As for the connection between Hollow Zero and the Dark Wall, I should probably wait until things calm down before looking into it further. Plus, those files on the first-generation Void Hunters really intrigue me. Why would the Institute lock those documents down?
What exactly did you see in the database? I'd like to know the details.
Unfortunately, it was just bits and pieces. I'll need time to work through it and verify it. I'll let you know once I have concrete conclusions. After all, there aren't many people I can trust these days, you being one of them. Don't worry. I'll tell you as soon as I have more information. My most trusted, independent investigation team captain.
Man, she loves calling me that, instead of just calling me by my name.
Wait, what are you planning to do? Don't tell me you're going to hack into the database again.
Oh, don't you worry about it. I'm simply planning to return to the outpost and do some perfectly normal research. But just the thought of having to deal with all those questions and paperwork once I get back is giving me a headache. And since I went into Hollow Zero without permission, the higher-ups will be furious. Even if they don't fire me, I'll be writing self-reflection reports for a month. Ugh. All I want is to analyze the data on Geppetto. I don't have time for all that. Oh, by the way, do you happen to have a self-reflection report template I can use? If you do, please send me a copy.
Writing self-reflection reports isn't part of my job. You're on your own.
All right. I was just joking. I'll have my Bangbu take care of trivial stuff like this. It's used to working overtime after my training. So, my most trusted independent investigation team captain, it's time to take our data back to the outpost. Don't worry, I'll take full responsibility this time. The glory of being a hero is all yours.
Oh, hello, Roland. Ray filled me in. If I'm being honest, we couldn't have managed without you. If you hadn't acted fast and stopped more ethereals from emerging, things could have been much worse. On behalf of the Defense Force, I thank you. Your contributions will not be forgotten. That's going a little overboard. I'm not only saying this out of politeness. In the Defense Force, we actually have a contribution list. I'll make sure your name is on it. It's an honor you deserve. The people on that list are by no means ordinary. The Defense Force meticulously records their life stories from the moment they make outstanding contributions until their glorious final sacrifices. That gives me mixed feelings. Giving praise is not my strong suit. Please bear with me. Anyway, back to your latest investigation. The existence of a corrupted capable of controlling the other ethereals is truly bizarre. That thing's called Geppetto, right? Yes? Good. I remember that name. It certainly caused us no small amount of trouble, and is a formidable foe. I need to come up with a summary of this operation and formulate corresponding defense strategies. We can't let the surrounding ether activity continue to increase. We'll need to dispatch more investigation teams into the Hollow soon and organize a battlefront purge to clear out the ethereals. Maybe I can help. You're every bit as capable as the investigator Ray selected. However, you've just completed a rescue mission and might be a bit fatigued. You should rest up first. I rested at the outpost and the HDD system has been recalibrated. Everything is functioning normally, and I'm ready to participate in the battlefront purge. Phew! Finally done with reporting in. Thankfully, the higher-ups didn't overreact. They're simply flowing protocol to hold me accountable for leaving my post without permission. It seems the intel we brought back is incredibly valuable. I owe that to you. Be more cautious next time. Yes, of course. Now that I have a reliable ally like yourself, though, I can relax a little. Oh, here. Take this. Oh, a damaged memory card. Thanks, it's what I always wanted. Don't worry. It's nothing suspicious. Just some discarded documents of mine. Any content of value has been destroyed in accordance with the Institute's regulation. Now it can't even be read. Nothing but useless junk. Feel free to toss it in the clutter pile. You definitely won't need it. What are you up to? Huh? I'm just giving you some worthless scraps as a keepsake. Nothing more. I still think something's off. It's good to be skeptical, but being overly suspicious might keep you up at night. Try to trust me a bit more. After all, You're the independent investigator I trust the most. Alright, Ray, what do you have for me? Anything interesting in here? Gear database. Okay. Okay, a bunch of new resumes. Claim. Ah, more polychrome. I love getting free polychrome. Oh, that's what it wanted me to hit before. Okay, so now there's literally two different sections of Hollow Zero. Hello, Mallory. Welcome in. I am live. I checked at like 9:30 if the game was live, and it finally was. So I've been streaming for like about an hour and a half now, I think. I assume you know nothing about the game. Also, how was your time with Mike? Are you still playing with him, or have you finished up? Did you win? That's the most important thing. Is if you won or not. Oh no, you messed up and lost? That sucks. Okay, so what you need to basically know about what I'm doing right now is in Zenless Zone 0 there's these things called hollows, and they're basically like super dangerous areas that have lots of monsters running into them. So I'm currently in the process of diving into like the scariest ones and doing missions for a special like military squadron almost. You misread a number for an objective and had to wait, which made you lose. I've definitely done stuff like that. I can definitely see it happening. Different strategies. Guess I have to choose that one. Yeah, it always sucks when you lose because you made a blunder and not because you did something, like your opponent did something well or that sort of thing. Do I get to choose these? Okay, that's just details on the character.
Only the brave will win.
Oh, I tend to go with my default team because I don't know what I'm doing on this.
I'm at your
What a bother.
Let's just round it out.
Mission starts.
Oh yeah, I should show you all the characters.
Huh? Is something the matter?
Let's see.
This
This is the new character, Miyabi. I don't technically have her, and probably will not pull for her.
You have my complete support.
This is Yanagi, who came out a little bit ago. I also don't have her, because I didn't pull for her. I don't pull on everybody, because you gotta gamble to get them. My main characters that I use
I shall follow your orders.
are Lycan. This is one of Amelie's favorite characters. And everybody loves him because he's basically a butler who's also a wolf.
Want a glass of nitro fuel?
I have Bernice, who's from the song. Bernice is great. Oh yeah, I love Lycan. He's my favorite stunner.
I only handle technical matters.
Grace Howard is my wife. She's my waifu. I love her. Nothing bad can be said about her, or I'll be very angry.
Time for some tail care.
Ellen's probably my strongest.
Huh? Is something the matter?
Zuwan is, alright. I don't know. She's my only ethereal unit, as you can see by the typing, but I'm not a huge, fan of her, honestly. I feel like her damage is low for some reason. And then
Nothing here, so we're good.
Lighter's the one I've been leveling up recently. And he's from the same guild as Caesar and Bernice.
We fighting? Take me.
Yeah, so Caesar and
You wanna
Kalita, I
test
guess,
my
are the other
hammer?
two. And those are all my S ranks besides
Did you call me?
Nekomata, who I haven't leveled up all the way, so I never use her. But okay, let's watch me get my ass probably kicked by this boss, because I haven't done it before. Suggest you take a weapon that your partner finds compatible and proceed. Okay. This only works on Ellen. Okay, both of these are Ellens. I think I go this one. Or I can just switch at any time. Alright, Ray, what do you have for me? The situation in Hollow Zero is pretty complicated. You ready? Before heading out, be sure to bring essential gear. Well, if you're having trouble deciding what to bring, just close your eyes and grab one. I personally selected all of this gear. Whatever you choose, you won't be disappointed. Ether damage, ice, electric damage, fire. Just go ice, because I have 2 ice units on my team. Okay, I think I just rushed down the middle here. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure this, almost like roguelike path system thing is the new Hollow Zero that they put in for the game, because people didn't like the TV system and were complaining about it. So this is basically part of doing your dailies to get items to gamble for your characters with.
Take this.
We'll just grab stuff that's new.
Get back.
Stay calm now.
Oh, money, guys. I love hitting money, guys.
Standing by.
So why do they fight back? I feel like they should only give me money and not fight back.
Let's hurry it up.
Give me money. This is new, so I can buy that. Let's refresh the shop, see if I get anything else new. Oh, I can't buy both of them. Guess I'll just buy the more expensive new thing. I try to get all the new ones because when you get back to like the overworld, you can get items out of finding unique stuff and using it. So generally if a resin has the word new on it, I'll go to grab it. I've never played Persona, so I'm not sure what you mean by special enemies in Persona. But I will assume you are correct. Persona's honestly on my radar for games to play at some point, but I just have such a backlog that I haven't bothered buying it or anything. Because who knows? How have I never played Persona? I just haven't. I like know about it. Everyone says good things about it, but I just never got around to playing it.
I'll eliminate any obstacles.
It's one of those games that I know I would enjoy, I just don't have the time for right now. Between like all the other games I want to be playing, so.
Stay calm now.
But I'm sure one day I'll finally get to it. That's honestly like part of my goal of streaming, is to like just give me an excuse to play games and get through my backlog, so then I can start playing new games. So would you recommend just doing Persona 5 and not bothering with 3 or 4 at all? Or should I play the other ones before delving into 5? Okay, so they're all pretty independent. I'd probably just play 5 then. At least as a start, and then if I liked it a ton, I might check out the other ones.
Stay calm now.
Surrender your weapon! I'm happy to be of service.
Would the remakes of 3 and 4 not have those same quality of life things? I don't know if you've played that or not. I get to choose something? We'll go with this one. I've not done a flawless challenge yet, so go toward that one. Oh, that just remasters? Okay. There's someone on the other side of this fissure. Don't know who you are, but since you've made it into the Hollow Zero, you're clearly no ordinary person. Must be fate that we met. Take this. We have plenty of time ahead, so hopefully we run into each other again. Oh, he's who gives me my Z-mat. Very cool. Yeah, from what I've seen of Persona games, they are very Japanese, but I've played things like Yakuza too and enjoyed those, so perfectly okay with the very Japanese games.
Thank you for your patience. In position. No restrictions. Fire at will.
I love when there's just one that says new and I don't have to actually think about what I'm doing. Not injured, but I want the gear that's after this. Alright, buddy. Give me a resin. We'll grab this one.
Take this. Get back.
Oh, Persona's a spinoff?
I've got your six.
I feel like I might have heard that at some point, but I definitely did not remember that.
I'll eliminate any obstacles.
And I know literally nothing about Shin Megami Tensei, so...
Can you resist?
How annoying. Get blood.
Okay, we're based in the same universe. It's pretty cool. Okay, I don't want something that consumes my HP.
Locking in. Compressor K22. Maximum firepower.
No worries, boss.
Fire support ready.
With this power,
Stop resisting.
I'm scissors, you're paper.
And it's gonna take me so long to get used to ultimates being on different characters. The second I saw mine on like Lycons, my brain wanted to instantly switch to Ellen.
Hit lock. I've got your six.
time to hunt.
Shark Nami.
Don't no restrictions. Fire it well.
I'll help this time. Take this.
Fire support ready.
Oh, HP. Dude, that guy was pretty tough for not being the final boss. Muscle memory is a bitch. Especially when they just change the stuff randomly on you without warning. Okay, what are my options? Don't have tons of money, so I don't want to go the shop way. I think I just go combat gear into encounter. Down the middle.
This for you. I'll eliminate any obstacles.
Because it's new, I'll grab it, even though it claims to eat HP. Hopefully this does not literally kill all my agents.
At your service.
Let's hurry it up.
I've got your six. Fire support. Ready.
With this power. Take this. Clear out. Stay calm.
I'm scissors, you're paper.
Justice always prevails.
An opportune time.
Want me to do it?
Stand still. Ready to continue. Take this.
Shark Nami!
Okay, that actually injures your guys a lot. So this might be a bit difficult later. Give me my Z Matsuri. Thank you. Heal. Okay, I just get gear coins. Sad. Buy that one. Do a refresh. Buy that. Do one more refresh. And we can do the sword.
Out of the way.
Don't even try it. You're surrounded.
I'll fight your throat out.
Don't even know if this is gonna hit. Okay, it did hit. Nice.
With this power.
You're under arrest.
Don't mess up my nails.
Can you resist?
Yeah, this guy's definitely gonna have two phases, right? His first phase felt like it was too easy. Yeah.
I'll fight your throat out.
Oh, I'm supposed to be hitting this.
Thank you for your patience. What a pain.
A deep clean.
Justice always prevails. No restrictions. Fire at will.
With this power.
Okay, that wasn't too bad. I don't know if this is actually faster though than the old Hollow Zero content they had. feel like one of people's main complaints was how long it took, but this felt just as long. Okay, so I guess it shares the same bounty commission as the normal one. Has a different level up system though. And it looks like different objectives here. Interesting. Dude, what are explorer badges? How do I get these? Obtaining any tier 30 gear. Okay. I will claim my free polychrome. I think that's all I can do here for now. No? There's still something new? What's new? Oh, I can up the difficulty. Okay. It's something I'll probably do next time I play. Not worry about it this time. It's combat protocol. Oh. New leveling up system. Oh wait, you can level these up multiple times? Oh my god, they have multiple levels. I think I'll upgrade them all to level 1 first. Then go in. Hello, Silly Billy. How are you doing today? Have you been playing any of the new Zenless Zone Zero update? Okay, now what do I actually want to upgrade on this? I like energy. I think I'm just gonna max out the energy one. Okay. Think I've done everything now I can in Lost Void. Why? Why does it still say there's something I need to do? What did I miss, game? Is it back in Withered Domain? No. Done all that. Lost Void. There's nothing here. I am very confused why the game is telling me there's something I haven't done, but I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. New Adu City Fund has started. Claim all this stuff. Get it leveled up. Start claiming my rewards here. Oh, there's a claim all button. Why do I never hit that? 24-hour store. Oh, it's poly and level up now? Interesting. It's in the bundle shop. I'm not spending anything. I just want the notifications gone. Claim all that polychrome. Claim this polychrome. They have so many menus that they like hide stuff in. The nice thing is that they put all these notification symbols or they would all be impossible to find. Oh. Oh, it's all the stuff from getting things. Okay. Oh, that's so much stuff. Maybe I will pull at some point if I get enough. I don't think any of those matter. What's Journey? What the heck is this? Why is there another menu for me to look at now? Claim all. Okay, so this is like a whole storyline you can now see. Yeah, so I think Sander, you went to the end of chapter 1. You probably did the last train mission, it sounded like, and then stopped. But yeah, I think it is definitely worth getting back into. Okay, let's go. Let's check up here. Just want to get rid of these notifications. What's this? Oh, it's for the pre-registration event. Nice. Okay, should be main mission time. 'Cause I've done everything else. Wait, why did it say new? I saw something that said new. At the remodeling shop. What is there new at the remodeling shop? Yeah, that's fair.
Afternoon. Let's get your little
Not wanting to get back into it. Oh, new Bang Boo that I'll never use because it's an A rank. I already have like some maxed out S ranks. But it looks pretty cute.
Is that it? Come back next time, you hear?
Before I start the main mission here, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and get some water, so I'll be back in a minute. You can look at Grace in the meantime. Okay, I'm back. Let's start this main mission. Wise, Nicole called. She said Perlman's awake. Where is he now? The Cutting Hairs are watching him in the outer ring, and they seem to have obtained some important intel. Important intel? Nicole said it's not convenient to discuss the details over the phone. She'll drive over soon to pick us up, and we'll head to the outer ring to sort things out. And she told us to turn on the TV to watch the news. Wise, are you free right now? When you're ready, let's turn on the TV to watch the news and contact Nicole. I'm free. Yes, I know how immersive mode works. Alright, I'll contact Nicole now. Wise, you turn on the TV and switch to the news channel.
Kevin, are you aware of the connection between the port's companion hollow and our report today? Huh? Doesn't seem related, does it? Then how much longer are you going to keep filming it? Point the camera at me already. Citizens, I am currently at the southern edge of the Janus Quarter. From here, we can see a small part of our bustling new Eridu urban area. The municipal election is about to begin, and the streets today are busier than usual. In response to the increase in foot traffic, public security has announced it will implement round-the-clock security patrols. Citizens are urged to cooperate fully if they encounter officers on patrol. Speaking of officers, the first person we interviewed for today's special coverage of the election was one such officer. He's none other than our old friend, the hero who cracked the Vision Corporation scandal wide open, Inspector Bringer. Being one of the leading candidates for the commander of Janus Quarter, he...
Hey! Who are you? How'd you get in here? This is a construction site. Staff only.
What? Kevin, didn't you get a permit to film here?
Is this a construction site? I just picked a spot that wasn't busy and had a good view. I don't know.
Why, you little...
Right. Please gather your equipment and come with me.
Hey, wait, let me finish. Citizens, don't change the channel. We'll be right back with a special report on Inspector Bringer.
I hope I'm not supposed to remember who Inspector Bringer is, because I honestly don't.
That's the guy! He's one of the masterminds behind the Vision scandal. He's Sarah's partner, her protector, her secret ally, Inspector Bringer. I'm just a puppet, forced into the limelight. They're the real villains. You have to believe me!
Oh, he's blaming the Cutting Hairs again. A while later, at the back door to random play.
Phew! Made it. Why is traffic in the city always so slow? It's like half the speed of the outer ring. Maybe because the speed limit in the city is half what it is in the outer ring? Don't tell me you've just been speeding this whole time, Nicole. What? Darn it. I have been going to the outer ring a lot lately. A good thing they can't give me a ticket because I always take my license plate off before I get back into town. That's way worse than speeding. Don't bring the traffic officers to our place. Relax. I double-checked. No one's tailing me. It's just me and my car. You all heard what Perlman said over the phone. There seems to be more to the Vision scandal. Whether it's true or not, that will decide our next move. I'm here to take you to the outer ring so we can come up with a plan.
Huh? If he's so important, then why not just bring him back to New Eridu? Why come all the way to get us?
I wanted to, but it's election season right now, and security checks in and out of the outer ring are 10 times more strict than in the city. If what Perlman said is true, PubSec would definitely have arrested him on the way in. The enemies are out in the open, and we're in the shadows. Based on past experience, we'll probably need a low-key plan. You mean the hollows? Exactly! The main roads are filled with PubSec checkpoints armed to the bang-boot ears. If anything goes wrong and we need to use the hollows, we'll need a reliable proxy. You only come to us when it's dangerous.
Master, if Perlman's claims are true, he may possess information about the unknown species in the monument at the construction site. This could assist with your long-term objectives.
That's true. The Cunning Hairs, Bellabog Industries, Victoria Housekeeping, and the Sons of Caledon. It all began with this scandal. What do you think, Wise?
It's time we see this through. Alright, I'll go. But just me. Belle will stay home and help coordinate remote support through the HDD.
Excellent. Seeing it through is the pro move. I'll contact someone who can get us out of the city. Don't forget to bring your little buddy. Oh, by the way, can we use your car? If my car gets stopped, my license application is doomed. You're driving without a license?
Classic Nicole. Always breaking every rule in the book. Oh, what's on the workbench? Gotta get my free polychrome while I can. Okay. Ready to go, Proxy? Are we heading out now? Sure, let's go. Okay, let's get ready to set off. Target the outer ring. As for the route, well, you're in charge of driving, so I'll leave the navigation to you. I'll just be sitting in the passenger seat, observing the nearby public security checkpoints. With my years of street experience, I'll let you know immediately if anyone starts to target us. I think she just wants a free ride with us guys. Meanwhile, outside the dead-end hollow, at the scene of the Vision Corporation scandal.
New Eridu is a city of miracles. The only sanctuary that can protect people in this world plagued by hollows. That's what the leader of the survivor group I was with as a kid told me. The days spent wandering the wastelands hiding from hollows were harsh. Hope was all that kept me going. Thankfully, we eventually made it here. Just like the rumors said, the city took us in and gave us the protection we needed. From that point on, I was determined to do everything possible to keep this beacon of hope safe. To protect this miracle city for everyone. And that's why I'm running. If I'm elected commander of the Janus Quarter, I vow to oppose groups like Vision Corporation that disregard human life. Just like my leader used to tell me. Be a hero for the people. Build, for everyone. Stupid speech.
You hear a crisp click-clack of high heels on the floor as a tall figure in black and red slowly approaches, ignoring Bringer's venomous stare.
Didn't you write that yourself? Is it that hard to recite your own story?
Sarah, what are you doing here?
You don't look so pleased. Isn't being appointed the chief commander something to celebrate?
Cut the sarcasm.
I'm being sincere.
Vision Corporation is done for. Hand has what's in the monument. Nullface's attack failed. And don't even get me started on the idiots who couldn't take over the outer ring or those worthless gangs.
Good night, Sando. Thanks for stopping by and chatting while you were here. Hope you sleep well.
The plan can't proceed without the sacrifice sample. You want me to butt heads with the Void Hunter from Section 6? Or am I supposed to be the honest and noble commander now?
A plan is just a tool to reach a goal, not the goal itself. True believers know how to adjust or create new plans according to the circumstances.
Let me make this clear. We're equals. I don't need you telling me how to do things.
Don't get all worked up. I'm here to help you formulate a new plan. Take a look at this.
What? The Hoshinis have a family secret like this? How come I've never heard of it? Is this intel reliable?
White Noise went to great lengths to obtain this information.
White Noise? That loser who lost a faith in during the Red Fang Gang case? That guy's even worse than Nullface.
The real deal is on the job this time. Not some overconfident underling. Besides, I have a plan to verify the intel's authenticity. And this plan requires assistance from you, our honest and noble commander.
I'll contact you once I'm done with this damned speech.
Very well. Looking forward to your inspiring words, soon to be Commander Bringer.
I don't like her one bit, but she's also hot. Bringer closes the file and gets up to leave. Watching his figure gradually fade into the distance, Sarah suddenly voices a question.
That leader of yours? The hero who led you to New Eridu when you were a kid? What happened to him?
The night before we reached the city, he became corrupted and was abandoned by the very survivors he'd been protecting.
Of course, compared to me, the speed was a little lacking. I know how to use brakes. Hold on, don't get me wrong. I'm not some fool who only knows how to slam the gas pedal. I drive fast because I've got the skills and the guts. I don't have a driver's license because I don't have time for the exam. Plus, getting a license would mean paying off all those overdue fines, and I don't want to lose money. Let's not talk about that for now, Proxy. Do you want to hear what Perlman has to say? This guy's words don't add up. It's suspicious. Maybe you can tell if he's lying or not. Let me give it a try. Great, I'm relieved to hear that from you. Now, even if that guy tries to lie, he won't be able to fool us. As the cutting hairs gathered together, Perlman carefully explains the shocking truth moments later.
Well, so basically, despite being the so-called CEO of Vision Corporation, I'm really just a puppet. Sarah's the one orchestrating all the company's major plans, including the old metro construction project. And the only reason she dares pull all these risky moves is because Bringer's got her back. They never let me be part of the planning process. They just told me what to do after everything's decided. They even kicked me out to eat in the staff cafeteria.
Do you have any concrete proof besides what you've told us?
I do! I really do! I've been keeping an eye out when I realized their plans were getting dangerous. I may be the CEO in name only, but I'm still the CEO. I have to sign a lot of documents. I kept hard copies of every proposal and email related to the old metro project that Sarah worked on. I put them together while they made me eat in the staff cafeteria. I hid those copies among various construction documents. If we can find them, we'll have evidence of her communications with Bringer, or the account numbers showing the transactions.
Really? With proof like that, we can definitely make a case.
Right. The project went to Kaleda's Belobog Industries after the scandal.
What? You know that company with more bears than humans and more machines than bears? Well, great. That makes things easier. Well, since you know them, maybe they could help us find the evidence I hid.
I see. Didn't think you had that up your sleeve. Seems being CEO wasn't entirely just a title.
Damn, dude.
I'll contact Kaleda now.
Why's just digging into him there?
Nicole, sounds like the chubby potato was telling the truth. Oh, what do we do next? Take him to public security, Mew? But the bad guys are there.
And with the elections happening, public security is everywhere in the city. We can't tell who might be connected to the bad guys.
Don't worry, unlike this potato here, I, Nicole, am CEO of the Cunning Hares in both name and skill. I've already got a plan. Ever played jungle chess?
Hare eats mouse, wolf eats hare, tiger eats wolf, elephant eats tiger,
Huh?
and mouse eats elephant.
Elephant eats tiger? I don't think that works. Everything else sort of makes sense.
My point is, there's always a bigger fish. A wise hare uses the tiger to eat the wolf. So if we want to take down the tiger, we'll need an elephant.
An elephant. But only a handful of organizations in New Eridu have influence equal to public security. The Defense Force, White Star Institute, and... Wait. Do you mean...
Mm-hmm. Exactly. I'm bringing in the youngest and biggest elephant in New Eridu.
Beep beep. A loud honk echoes as several trucks with the Leaps and Bounds logo drive into the open area. Cute sleepy face peeks out from the driver's window.
Right on time. Thank you for riding our special Leaps and Bounds shuttle. You have arrived at your destination.
Wow! Is this the outer ring? It's amazing! The sky is spinning, the earth is wobbling, and even the air smells dizzy.
You're just car sick, Sukaku. Hold my hand and rest a bit. Asaba, are you doing okay?
Just need a minute. This driver is something else. I feel like I'm gonna...
Arranging a secret meetup in the Outer Ring on such an important day. You better have worthwhile intel, Nicole of the Cunning Hares.
What do you think? Are you impressed by my connections, Proxy? I, Nicole from the Cunning Hares, am quite a noticeable figure in New Eridu. Even Section 6 are old friends of mine. If you're willing to give me a 20% discount on the overdue commission fees, I can introduce you to more useful connections. You know Section 6, Nicole? I'm more impressed that Nicole could get in touch with Section 6 through private channels. How did you pull that off? Have you been holding out on me? Hee hee hee. I told you, I have powerful friends. In our line of work, connections are everything. As for how I know that battle-crazed fox, that's a story from way back. When she first joined Hand, she went on a mission and got duped big time. Even lost her precious family katana. For real? Did you help her see through the scam? I was the one who scammed her katana. What? Why are you looking at me like that? That was my first gig on the street. I had no idea who she was, and she was so naive. Anyway, I gave the katana back to her in the end, and through that, we got to know each other. Is bringing in Section 6 really a good idea? Don't worry, Proxy. That battle-crazed fox is a reasonable person. She won't give innocent people any trouble. As long as we tell her the whole story, she should agree to work with us against Bringer. Proxy, let's go talk to that battle-crazed fox about Perlman. Great, this time we'll definitely get this done. Section 6 demands to interrogate Perlman alone. The 4 executive officers corner him, forming a makeshift interrogation room in the open field. After some time,
Is everything okay, Mia? Chubby Potato's laughing one minute, crying the next. Now he's bawling on the floor. What kind of questions are they asking him?
Interrogations by the Defense Force have similar effects, but they usually use tools. Achieving this with words alone. These officers are very talented. You're done already? That was quick. As expected of the elephant.
Elephant? I'm a fox, Thyron.
That's not important. How did the interrogation go? I wasn't lying, was I? There's more to the Vision scandal, and Bringer's behind it.
You were accusing
Officer Bringer of a criminal offense, but the witness's info only indicates another suspect. There's a big difference.
Oh, thank you for your professional opinion, Miss Class Rep. But your fancy talk isn't helping us decide what to do next.
I can't say I understand Yanagi's professional opinion either, but I have full faith in her judgment. We need to look further into the Vision case.
Are you smirking? Did you just give me an I-1 look?
Not at all. I was just adjusting my glasses. You must be mistaken.
Bet you didn't have very many friends in school, Mia.
Jesus, Nekomata.
Deputy Chief totally strikes me as the teacher's favorite star student back in school.
Stop.
Oh, are you into the star student type? My apologies.
I'm asking you to not move any further. 12 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and 6 o'clock. You've been intentionally positioning yourselves to surround us since the conversation started. I don't like it. If you have no other intentions, please stay where I can see you. Do not attempt to leave my line of sight.
Anby's calm yet firm voice instantly shifts the atmosphere, leaving the quarreling crowd in uneasy silence.
Oh my. Very perceptive. Guess it's no coincidence our metal friend has his hand on the holster?
I'll take my hand off my holster when Miss Star Student lets go of her retractable blade's handle.
What? Anby, are you serious? Hey, you better not try anything funny.
As I said, we need to look further into the Vision case. In addition to Proman, we'll be taking this one too.
The youngest Void Hunter in New Eridu glances over, her sharp gaze landing right in the middle of the crowd.
You want to take me in?
Seeing you here was unexpected, independent investigation team lead. Or should I call you proxy?
I knew you were too skilled for the independent investigation team. You've got a side hustle that keeps you sharp, huh? Or maybe investigating Hollow Zero is the side hustle.
Hold on. They have nothing to do with the Vision case.
According to Proman's statements, a proxy was deeply involved in the entire Vision Corporation scandal. Our investigations also suggest a proxy was linked to the Bellabog Industries construction incident. Plus, Public Security's airship incident and the Outer Ring. If I recall correctly, our independent investigation team lead also made an appearance at the Outer Ring's important traditional competition. Coincidence? I think not.
It is just a coincidence. They're just an old buddy of mine who sometimes works with us cutting hairs. Really, nothing to do with the Vision case. Chill out. It's just some background checks, and then you're good to go. We never bully anyone. Miss Two-Tails, could you please stop giving me that scary look?
This is a crucial time for New Eridu. With leaders of all key sectors gathered together, any mistake could destabilize the city's foundation.
I know that, and that's why I asked you to help me expose the true culprit. Why drag an innocent person into this?
You've only shown us a fragment of a conspiracy theory, and the full story could be anything. The truth you're pushing is just one version. Any potential threat to the city must be completely eradicated. That is the fundamental principle of hand.
Mike, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. Let me give you a shout out real fast. How'd the Roller Coaster Tycoon go? I heard that you beat Mallory, so that must have been a bit fun. Yeah, always a good day when you get the win under your belt. Currently, I'm playing Zenless Zone Zero. the middle of basically trying to figure out if this Perlman guy is lying.
But they're really not a threat or harmful at all.
Eradicate all evil. We decide for ourselves what evil is. Even if they're not an evil person, they may still hold important information pertaining to the truth. And your evasive attitude only makes my convictions stronger.
I mean, streaming yourself and being on somebody's stream are pretty different things. I have streamed a couple of times in the past, but that was a long time ago now. I think last time I streamed was 2022. So it's basically my first stream. I think it's going pretty well. Got the sound figured out. That was the hardest thing. Sando came in and was like, "You're quiet." And I'm like, "Oh god, I have the sound messed up." But I feel like everyone has that. Sound's the most complicated thing for streaming.
If you want Section 6's support, please cooperate with us, Nicole of the Cunning Hairs.
The Void Hunter's gaze almost carries a palpable menace to it, making a pink-haired girl, who's consistently undaunted and never afraid, grow unusually flustered. After a brief flickering of her eyes, she grits her teeth and stands in the path of this fox Thyron. Thanks for the follow, Mike. I was wondering, I noticed you hadn't followed yet, and I was just wondering if you were waiting for me to actually go live one day. Thinking my plan is maybe do like another stream this week, and then I might go on hiatus until I have my PNG tuber model and some other stuff under my belt. But I'm just sort of doing some test streams right now to see if everything works. Yeah, I feel you. I don't follow people usually until I pop into their stream and see what they're about. So I totally get that.
I changed my mind. I think I made a mistake. We actually don't need your help. If I say that, will you leave? I'll comp all your travel costs.
Nicole, I'm not the same rookie I was back then anymore.
You were way cuter back when you were a rookie. Proxy, I'm sorry. We might not be able to hold them off for long. Run as far as you can.
Bang! A sharp gunshot echoes from not far away, like the crackling of a dry firework on a summer night. Immediately after. Bang! 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 Gunfire erupts like a relentless downpour, and sharp bursts of dust and smoke scatter across the open clearing. A flash of a blade. Swift as lightning shatters a bullet, hurtling towards Perlman, sending up a spray of sparks and an eerie glow.
Gunfire? This pattern. Suppressive marching fire. They're surrounding us from 3 directions.
Nicole, did you set this up? Are you really colluding with the criminals?
Hey, I was gonna ask you the same thing. Isn't this armed ambush you're doing? Don't tell me someone else is after us.
Honk honk. Piper barrels in with Steel Tusk, just in time to shield everyone.
Piper, start the truck. Now's our chance to get out of here.
Wait! You're not getting away!
A barrage of bullets disrupts the confrontation. The Cunning Hares seize the chance and hop into the truck, leaving Section 6 behind as they charge through the gunfire.
We've changed our route so many times, but they're still hot on our heels.
Let's go!
Focus on the road. I'll deal with them.
position.
Where's Nicole's backup?
Yeah, the cutscenes in this game are always great.
Got you now.
Eat my dust.
Hyper, up ahead!
Take this.
Oh boy, we just got launched straight into the hollow.
What happened?
Sometime after the truck was attacked and lost control in an unknown outer ring hollow. As Wise works on adjusting the communications device, Miyabi stands guard to the side, calm and quiet.
How'd it go? Did you fix it?
Hello? Is anyone there? Nicole? Belle? Fairy? Can you hear me? Still nothing. Can't believe the crash broke the implants. Now that the main functions are down and communications are cut off, we're isolated. This isn't good.
I see.
Miss Hoshimi, how are things on your end? Any luck reaching your team?
Nothing so far. I went after you alone after you drove off. My teammates might still be fighting the attackers outside the hollow.
I see. Miss Hoshimi, could you please let go of my hand? I kinda want to wipe my sweat off.
No. I had to get past 11 motorcycles, 4 cars, and 5 soldiers just to catch up with your vehicle.
Dude, wanting to wipe sweat off your hand is so relatable for me. The sweatiest hands in the world.
It's pure luck I found you in the hollow. It'll be hard to catch you if you escape again. The Hoshimi family doesn't make the same mistake thrice.
Shouldn't that be twice? Anyway, I promise I won't run off. Besides, there's nowhere to run to. Wandering the hollow without a carrot will just get us even more lost.
In that case, let's sit down. The Hollow Survival Guide says it's best to wait in a safe corner for rescue. My teammates will come looking for me. We just need to hold out until then.
The young Void Hunter stares at the katana in her hands, lost in her own thoughts.
Are you sure this is the right move, Miss Hoshimi?
You mean being stuck in the hollow on election day? Knowing there's a dangerous case out there, while my team fights and I just sit here? Is that what you're asking? No. I don't think this is the right move, but there's nothing else I can do. So I'm undergoing the training called Maintain Composure Despite the Emotional Turmoil Inside.
Dude, we're going through that every day, baby.
I see. Since you also don't want to just wait around, may I suggest another option? How about we work together? I'm indeed an experienced proxy. Given my expertise, I'm confident I can find us a way out. However, I lack the ability to handle unexpected danger. You have the combat prowess, and I have the skills to find the exit. Let's put aside the whole arrest thing for now, and get out of here together. What do you say?
Didn't you say your important gadget is broken? How will you navigate us?
Well, have you heard of the maze-solving algorithm? In simple terms, if we ignore the dangers in the hollow and just consider its tendency to make people lost, it's really nothing but a maze. Finding a path through a maze has been a well-studied math problem since the old civilization. With enough basic data, even the most complicated maze can be solved.
Enough basic data? You mean hollow observation data?
Exactly. The most common task for HIA investigators traversing the hollows is to set up devices to gather hollow observation data, or to retrieve new observation data from existing data piles. The observation data is essential for exploring the hollows, and is used to make carrots.
So proxies can find an exit in the hollow using observation data?
A trained proxy is able to do so, or rather, that should be a proxy's bread and butter. Not many people really care about it these days. After all, a carrot or high-spec computer can calculate it for them. Anyway, there is a way out. If you could help me find an observation data pile, I'll handle the rest.
Fox Siren ponders for a short moment before nodding her head serenely.
Understood. Let's call a temporary truce and work together.
A wise decision. So, could you please let go of my head now? I really need to wipe that sweat off. The spot I fell on still hurts quite a bit. Moving through the hollow in my physical body is so uncomfortable.
Leave any fighting to me. You just go at your own pace.
Are you alright? I'm okay. Just a little uncomfortable after entering the hollow. Let's look around for hollow observation data piles, Miss Hoshimi. I can read the data inside and find a way out of here.
There's a hollow observation data pile ahead. We can determine the way forward once we extract the data from it.
Data pile here is still intact. One moment, I'll try to raid it and create a makeshift carrot. Okay, bring Bang Boo to the location at the same time. Dude, am I dumb? Down. Oh no, I think I'm dumb. I'm so bad at these. There we go. It'll take some time. By the way, your katana has been trembling and making strange noises. Is everything okay? It's nothing. No need to worry. Just focus on reading the data proxy. I'll protect you. Got it. I'll get started. I'll leave the rest to you, Miss Hoshimi.
Great. We have the data on the surrounding hollow. But this isn't enough to calculate an escape route. We'll need to find more data. Thanks to you, Miss Hoshimi, we haven't had any trouble along the way. But something just doesn't feel right. The ether activity nearby seems to be increasing.
Your intuition might be right, Proxy.
Miss Hoshimi, is something wrong? The mechanism ahead should open the door. Leave it to me.
I've already done your combat tutorial before. I don't need to see it again.
Enemies ahead. I'll take care of it. You can just hide for now.
And the more I play her, the more I sort of want to pull for her, because I actually like her combat a lot.
There's a hollow observation data pile ahead.
The hollow observation data pile here controls the etheric extraction tower. I'll try to hack it. But the stored ether might overflow from the tower, drawing in ethereals. No problem. I'll take care of them. Okay. I'll leave the ethereals to you, Miss Hoshimi. I'll focus on accessing the tower's controls. Are you sure your katana's okay? If you need, I can take a look at its electrical components. Don't worry. This is normal. Just focus on reading the data proxy.
But collecting the data will take some time.
Understood. You focus on processing the data. Leave the rest to me.
I'll open the diffuser. Release waves below it. We have control authorization now. We can stop the ether current.
Nicely done. Now we can go all out. I swear on my blade.
Do this so much damage.
Amazing.
How's it looking?
I've already got some usable exit routes. The nearest one is... What's wrong? What's happening?
Tailless is trying to break free.
This doesn't seem good.
What?
Miss Soshimi! Miss Soshimi! What should I do? We seal it with the scabbard? Miyabi!
Hold it steady! Almost there!
Yay, demon swords.
Is it sealed?
Soon after, at an unidentified location within the Outer Ring Hollow region. Yeah, I don't know more about that sword than you do. I just sort of know it's a demon sword.
Miss Soshimi, how are you doing?
This is the third time you've asked me that. Why?
Sorry. It's just that we've gone through something straight out of an action movie. That weird fire tornado couldn't have been good for you, right?
I'm fine. No need to worry.
I just need a picture that I'm fine meme with fire all around, except it's all that demon fire.
But your hair's all singed and curling from the fire.
That's the Hoshimi family's natural curls. You don't need to worry about me. I've been through worse situations. An incident like this won't faze me.
Miss Hoshimi, there are sparks coming from your katana.
What?
Sorry, I lied. You don't look very unfazed.
That's not funny. And my response was normal.
Alright, I just... Miss Hoshimi, there's foxfire on you!
Where?
Sorry, I lied again. See? You fell for it twice in just a few seconds. That's what I call being phased.
You keep mocking me. What do you have to say to me?
I just wanted to help you. I didn't mean anything else. The Hoshimi family never makes the same mistake thrice. But you just did. Miss Hoshimi, doesn't that mean something seriously wrong?
The fox siren's glare softens, giving way to confusion and a hint of unease.
When my katana was out of control, you rushed into the foxfire without any protection. Why? You already figured out where the exit is. You could have left me behind and not worry about getting arrested.
Because I'm your proxy. Even if we're just temporary partners, I promise to get you out. And that's what I'll do.
Miyabi falls silent again, seemingly lost in thought. Then she raises her katana before your eyes.
This is a Oshimi family heirloom, wielded by generations to eradicate evil. It's never misbehaved once since my father made the scabbard for me. Not even deep within Hollow Zero's core. I don't know why it went out of control. Maybe there was some external influence. My father might have the answer, but I can't reach him until we're out of the Hollow. Besides, he's likely busy socializing with the mayor today, secretly swapping wine for juice. Reaching him won't be easy.
Can I please take a look at the katana?
Apart from being a proxy, you're also a bladesmith?
No, but I noticed some electrical components on your scabbard. If you don't mind, I'd like to take a closer look. The core functions in my ocular implants are down, but I can still interact with electronics to an extent. Perhaps there's a clue on the scabbard.
If it's just the scabbard, I guess you can touch it.
The smart data structure of this blade looks really familiar. Strange. It's like a labyrinth of hollow observation data.
Box.
Is it meant to trap something inside the scabbard?
So, do you have a way to fix it?
I'll need to borrow the data pile's computing power again. There's a shortcut up ahead. Let's go. A defense mechanism. Is this the enemy's handiwork? I'll try shutting it off.
Okay, be careful.
I'm so getting attacked the second I pull this.
Strange. The defense mechanism is still running. Sub-control units A and B aren't responding. We'll have to find them. Miss Oshimi, there are 2 control terminals inside. Could you look for them?
Okay, I'll go take a look.
I was literally just about to ask why she couldn't just walk around with me. But I guess for convenience sake, she was allowed to stay there.
We've got enemies approaching. Be careful, Miss Oshimi. Miss Oshimi, I have a theory about your blade.
Go on.
Its internal data structure
Is
resembles
this the device we're looking for?
Alright. Sub-control unit A is dealt with. We might be able to use hollow observation data to optimize it. We've got one more to go. Anyway, let's find the remaining observation data first. It should be nearby. Control permissions have been granted. We can turn off the mechanism now.
Proxy, you said there's a way to fix my blade?
Not necessarily fix it. More like an emergency adjustment. We'll use the information in the data pile to optimize the internal
Are you
system.
jealous of her blade size,
We can
Mike?
give it a try when we find the next data pile.
Alright, that doesn't conflict with our final objective. Thank you.
The last observation data pile should be nearby. Seems trouble's caught up with us again. Once we find it...
Not a problem with me here. I trust you, Proxy.
The last hollow observation data pile should be behind this door. I'll use it to adjust the scabbard first, and then I'll find a way out. It's open. Don't worry, Miss
Well, I
Oshimi.
just wasted that special.
Expect an alarm.
Okay, I'll leave it.
Hold on just a minute, Miss Hoshimi. I'll calibrate the scabbard's data module. How confident are you about fixing it, Proxy? Don't worry, Miss Hoshimi. I've simulated this several times on my way here. I've got this. Please, just let me try. need you there, but I need you there. I go up. There we go. I feel so dumb doing those puzzles. I feel like I should be able to solve them faster.
This should do it. Miyabi, take the blade.
Thank you. Leave the enemies to me. You go hide. Working as normal. You can come out now, Proxy. Proxy?
Oh no, where did Wise? Oh. I'm fine. I'm just feeling a bit dizzy. Overwhelmed by intense dizziness, the surroundings become blurred before your eyes. You gradually lose consciousness and fall to the ground. A short while later, outside the hollow, somewhere in the wilderness of the Outer Ring, the numbness from the rapid corruption gradually subsides, and your senses are slowly coming back.
You're awake? You're awake! Manager's awake!
You're finally awake. I'm so tired. Ambi, Star Student, are you guys okay?
I'm okay. Nekomata, there's some water inside the suitcase. Can you grab one for me?
Wise, you're finally awake. How are you feeling? Do your eyes still hurt? Is anywhere else hurting?
No, she just didn't say the last part. How about other parts of your body?
My ocular implants are working again. I feel dizzy. I have a headache and my chest hurts, and it feels like my face and mouth are burning. Is this real? Am I out of the hollow?
Welcome back to the real world. You made it out. If you'd stayed unconscious any longer, your sibling would have yeeted my butt into the hollow.
Welcome back, Master. I have calibrated your smart ocular implants via my first assistant, EOS. Approximately half an hour ago, the head of Section 6, Hoshimi Miyabi, pulled you out of the northwest side of the Outer Ring Hollow.
So for those of you that don't know Zenless Zone Zero very well, Fairy's basically a supercomputer that works for Wise, who's my player character, and Belle, who's my sister.
Initial test results indicate that you were exposed to an extremely dangerous level of ether energy, triggering partial corruption. After leaving the hollow, the rejection reaction caused further complications, with a brief cardiac arrest being the most severe. Thankfully, the Cunning Hares and Section 6 provided professional emergency resuscitation.
Okay. We just gave you some emergency care to pull you back from the brink. No need to get into the details. You better see a doctor for a more thorough anti-corruption treatment after this.
Are you and Section 6 on good terms now, Nicole? And where's Miss Hoshimi? Is she okay?
Right at that moment, a cool, familiar voice speaks up from behind.
I'm fine. Don't worry about me. And I mean it this time.
As expected of the chief. Busting out of a hollow carrying someone affected by corruption and showing no symptoms herself.
Asaba, did you get the captives to talk?
Yeah, they confessed, but nothing too helpful. The only thing we know for sure is that our guess was right.
Hang on. What are you guys talking about? I'm not following.
I'll fill you in. After your car crashed into the hollow, we got surrounded by those heavily armed mercenaries and had to take them out first. During the fight, we ran into the remaining Section 6 members.
The bad guys were chasing after us, and we were chasing after Chief Miyabi.
She went into a hollow, and we bumped into the cunning hares. It was a tough situation, so we joined forces to take down the mercenaries. Just when we were ready to head into the hollow to find you, Section 6 got a message from Miyabi saying you were with her, and that you were in danger. We hurried over here and found you lying on the ground, and Miyabi...
You can skip that part.
What? Are you embarrassed? That's not very like you, Fox.
If you keep talking, I'll tell everyone how you perform the emergency medical care.
Ugh, fine. Long story short, we rushed over and saved you.
So does this mean I got mouth to mouth with Nicole?
This Fox even agreed to hold off on arresting you until further investigation is complete. And she'd cooperate with you as an ally until then. You know the rest.
Hold on. What was that about the captives you just mentioned?
We needed to pry some answers from the captives because...
Perlman, the key witness in the Vision scandal, was in the same vehicle as you. After the crash, you got thrown into the hollow, and Perlman was captured by the mercenaries that attacked us.
Damn, I guess we got set up after all. Perlman's gone missing. We need to find out where he is. Proxy, it's dangerous around, and you've been corrupted by ether. Why don't you head back to 6th Street to recover? As for gathering intelligence, just leave it to that battle-crazed Fox. If we give it a little more time, that captive will definitely crack. Folks, time's a-tickin'. Boss just notified me that a big ol' pack of mercs is heading our way. Huh? Are they chasing us that quickly? Don't worry, Nicole. Boss said that the Sons of Caledon will never let those guys run wild in the outer ring. No matter how many people come, we'll pack 'em up and send 'em on their way. Nicole, I was wondering if I could... You want to help Caesars and the others, right? No need to be shy. Nicole, you really understand me. Don't worry. I swear on the name of the Starlight Knights I won't let you down. Good. Then let's split up and take action. Sons of Caledon will take on the mercenaries coming after us, while Anby, Nekomata, and I will distract the nearby enemies to cover Proxy's drive back to the city. Proxy, you don't need to worry about us. Once we wrap things up here, we'll get in touch with you. Well, I feel like this is a good stopping point for the day. We're at 3 hours of stream, and I think this is the end of the mission here, so I am going to call it a day. Thank you, Mike, for the raid that you gave, and also the follow. And thanks to everyone who showed up in chat for my first stream in forever. It was honestly really fun. I enjoyed it a lot more than I have streaming the few times I did it in the past, so I think I'll probably keep it up maybe a couple times a week, and probably going into 2025 once I have some more things sorted out, I'll set up an actual streaming schedule. But yeah, gonna end things here, so have a good night, and hope some of you guys come back in the future.